Okay. Hi, my name is Nicole Charvet. I am the American Sign Language teacher. I teach grades 9 through 12, and I'm going to be doing my unit over the cochlear implant controversy. Just a little background, the deaf culture values their language and they don't view their deafness as a disability. So in their eyes, putting a foreign object into your body to be able to hear says that you need to be fixed or something is wrong with you. If you have a cochlear implant, you may not be a part of the community, sort of excommunicated in a sense. Um, Deaf culture also believes that implanting a child before they have the ability to speak for themselves is simply a form of abuse, basically. This unit introduces this topic, this debate, to the students who usually have had no prior experience with the topic. It gets them to begin to think about how they would feel as hearing parents of a deaf child and possibly the decision that they would make. If they were deaf themselves, would they want a cochlear implant or what have you? So my target audience will be ASL level 1 students, primarily 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Um, this is my beginning page, my welcome page, I guess. Kind of just explains what they will be learning, what tools they'll use in the lesson, how long the lesson will last. Over here I have an introduction to the cochlear implant, which is another page. This kind of just gives a voice introduction to the kids, something a little bit more interesting. And then I also have 4 different lesson plans. These kind of outline what we're going to do. We're going to begin to take a survey at the beginning of the unit that allows them to get to think of questions. If they had a deaf child, would they take it upon themselves to implant them with a cochlear implant, or would they wait to give them a choice? Those kind of questions kind of get them to think about the discussion before we begin. So we can kind of get a response at the beginning and then have an end response to see if their viewpoint changed. So I have 4 lessons. After that, we'll kind of go into infant hearing loss a little bit and explain in depth what cochlear implants are, the surgical procedure, and different things like that, so they can get a better idea of the depth of the surgery and how intensive and invasive it really is. We'll go over some results of or some statistics about the success rate for cochlear implants, in what ages those apply to. And then I will show them some different YouTube videos, and these kind of have an emotional effect on them. It kind of gets them to feel, I guess, from a deaf person's perspective on why he shouldn't have a cochlear implant, and hearing parents with a deaf child kind of get them to see the reaction of the parents and feel that emotion of what it's like when your child hears you for the first time. I will then have them take the survey again down here, and this kind of sees now if their viewpoint is starting to change or if it's staying the same. A lot of times I notice that at the beginning of the unit, since they're taking the class, they're kind of all gung-ho, we wouldn't do the cochlear implant, and then once they start to see the emotional videos, they start to change their view a little bit. This kind of opens their eyes. And then on the 4th lesson, they will create a multimedia presentation basically about their final opinion and viewpoint, and if that changed, why. For the assessment, I have a deaf culture grading rubric that I will use, so they'll have an outline of what I'm looking for, and then on the 3rd day the students will begin their presentations. So it gets them a chance to use technology and also to kind of express their viewpoint to the class. Okay, and back here I have all the assessments informal that I used, and I have my standards page with all of the standards that were taken from the Ohio Department of Education, the new learning standards for the world languages, grades 9 through 12. And I have all the technology listed and where I got that and what it will be used for. And the peer review page is the last page. So I hope you enjoy my website and let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye.